Hi, this is Maria Brady, and today we have got Mel going to talk to us a little bit, and she's going to give us an idea as to why she came to see me in the first place for kinesiology. And welcome, Mel. How are you?
Good. How are you? Lovely.
Good. I just wanted to know, I'm just going to ask a couple of questions. So what brought you to me in the first place? How did you find me?
Oh, now that's an interesting story. Now, I don't know how I'm going to keep that short. I actually met a lady in Vietnam when I was on holiday, and we were talking about kinesiology. And because I'd recently relocated from interstate, I didn't know a good kinesiologist, and she happened to know you, and she was from Brisbane, and I was living on the Gold Coast. So I found you in Vietnam.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
This is a pretty good story, isn't it? I think you got that, didn't
you? And why did you come to me in the first place? What was the main reason that you came?
I'd been through unpleasant marriage separation. I mean, I don't think any of them are pleasant, but I was in a lot of pain.
Right.
I'd had kinesiology before. Quite a few years ago, a friend used to practice, so I knew the healing powers of kinesiology and the importance of balance. And I was already in a lot of grief, and I knew that I had a lot of issues to go through, and that it was possibly going to be too difficult for me to manage on my own.
Okay. And when you said pain, did you mean physical pain or emotional pain?
Mainly emotional pain. Yeah.
So what kind of emotional pain were you going through at the time?
Well, I have a son, so I had a lot of guilt attached, to our situation. I had a lot of anger and resentment towards what had happened.
Mm-hmm.
I was obviously deeply hurt.
Yeah.
I was aware. I'm lucky in a way that I have some sort of an awareness that I had to go through a grieving process.
Yeah.
And I knew that kinesiology and yourself were going to be able to, help get me through that.
Yeah.
Help balancing me and and keep me on the right path.
Yeah,
because I do know when you go through a grieving process, it's very easy to end up, in a dark place, and obviously your energies get massively affected. So
yeah, that's for sure. And so, how did you find the kinesiology sessions with me?
Just absolutely amazing. I have no doubt in my mind they helped me heal, not so much faster, because it's not about faster, but in a less painful path. In a less painful way, because obviously it was painful, but the kinesiology, I think, helped balance. And what it did is it indirectly, and especially yourself as well, it indirectly teaches you, or you indirectly learn, about your expectations, and that the path you think you need to be on isn't necessarily the right direction. It helps you get in tune with yourself.
Yeah.
Which, particularly if you've been in a toxic environment, the first thing you tend to lose is yourself.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And that's my big thing as well. I love empowering women to be empowered.
Oh, you empowered me beyond nothing else. And when I went off track, you promptly, not physically, of course, for anyone, you promptly pick me up, or pick up my energies, maybe we could say, and you would gently shift them or carry them. That's sort of what it felt like sometimes, to where they needed to be, and then you'd sort of gently push me away on my new path, where I was meant to go. That's how it felt. And I'd wake up after seeing you, and it might be a day because, you know, depending on the processing time, a day or two, and I'd wake up and go, oh, yeah, that's where I'm going. That's right. And it was
wonderful.
quite amazing because, like, a week or two before, if someone said you're going to go down that path, oh, no. So it clears those blockages, which is obviously what kinesiology is partly meant to do.
Yes.
So, yeah.
That's fantastic. So, in relation to I don't know how many sessions we did a few together, but after the sessions, what changes has happened in your life now?
Well, I don't think I'm coming across sad or hurt or in pain. Changes have been absolutely amazing. I feel like I've processed, you know, who knows if there's more grieving to come, but I've processed what I've needed to process to get to a happy and comfortable place. You know, it's, you know, there's been a lot of troublesome situations along the way, and I was very grateful to have you there to, you know, to again you know, balance those energies so I could see where I was meant to be heading instead of sort of, you know, walking around in the dark with a blindfold on, you know. So yeah. So I feel amazing. I feel absolutely amazing.
That's really good.
It's only been I think about a year since I started seeing you.
Oh, really? Has it been that long? Wow. Okay.
Actually, not even a year.
Right.
Yeah, I think it was about September.
Right.
Actually.
Okay. Yeah.
But but that's pretty quick processing, really, when you think about
fantastic.
You know how long the trauma takes to manifest. It's a pretty quick healing time, isn't it?
Yeah. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you spending a little bit of time with me and sharing your story. So I'll sign off now.
Pleasure.
So thank you so much. All right. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.